tonight. I am trying a new format. We're gonna call it the walk and talk.
The walk and
The
talk.
walk and talk. So I'm gonna give Maxim a couple of questions. And Maxim is going to respond, girl, hi, for something that she agrees with, but girl, bye, for something that she don't agree with.
It's La Bianajoro and my birthday
We got Labi on the show before.
Yeah.
Hey, Labi.
with a short ass wig.
That's her regular go-to, girl.
Yeah.
That's her supermarket wig. Okay.
Well, I don't see a future with no one at the moment.
Are you Ray Charles? You lying, honey. Hold on one second.
Okay, it's loud
Yeah,
again.
it's loud again. Hold on. Here.
Drunk straight people, the worst.
Listen, tell me about it.
Okay.
Listen.
Just want you to love me, want you to need me. Want you to never leave my side. That's why I'm giving more.
And what are you distracted by? That thing over there. Is this shit recording? Action. Ohio. Ching ching. I run into the fishiest frog DJ of all of chome. It's Maxim. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, and you?
Well, I'm getting geared up, obviously.
Yeah, cheers.
I mean, that's green
Getting
tea.
treated.
It's just a little something for your time for today.
Okay.
So as you guys see, I'm not in Beast Tokyo tonight. I'm trying a new format. We're gonna call it the walk and talk.
The walk and
The
talk.
walk and talk. So I'm gonna catch folks on the go. As you see, she's mugged up. She'll be at Fat Slut tonight.
Yeah.
And I'll get some pictures of her in the DJ booth. But just catching people on the go, seeing what they're doing, and getting their brains a little jittery before they're going out for tonight. So with this format, I kind of want to do it with like a hot takes type thing. I'm going to give Maxim a couple of questions. And Maxim is going to respond, girl, hi, for something that she agrees with, but girl, bye, for something that she don't agree with. Are you ready? All right.
Let's go.
So our favorite topic, because we're homosexuals, is men. And today's prompt is going to be the first one, men who can't host. Girl, hi, or girl, bye?
Girl, hi. Let's say girl, hi.
Oh, you agree?
I have a place. You don't have one, come to mine.
Okay.
If you don't host, if you don't go to someone's place, girl, bye.
Wait, how often do you host though? Out of percentage?
Very often.
Very often. I said a percentage, girl. That's not a number.
On a percentage, I think 90%.
90%.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind telling us, how do you identify in the bedroom?
Pure top.
Pure top. 100% top,
Yeah.
90% host. But I mean, you know, usually people expect the top to host, especially if you're wanting to arrange and you want people to come and not use your toilet or your shower. You want them to be ready to go.
Look, they can use everything. Shower, toilet, bedroom, kitchen, whatever. That's not what matters.
She said the buffet is on the corner. That means you need to spread your legs. Okay.
That means, get on your knees.
Tell them more. The next prompt is men who have long hair. Girl, hi, or girl,
hi.
bye?
I love men with long hair.
I mean, now this is a wig, so you can't be saying
well,
yes because of the wig.
I'm fine with a man with a wig.
Okay. What
Bear,
about natural hair?
Bear with long hair, love it.
Bear with long hair.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. That doesn't ring a bell to me in terms of a type that's actually out there. I feel like a lot of bears have short hair.
Well, there are bears with some long hairs.
Oh.
I love them. Come to the Bear Care Queen.
The Bear Care Queen. Bear Care Queens, if you are a bear who's got long hair and you want Maxim down there, comment below. Okay, so next one I'm going to say is men who shave their bodies. Girl, hi, or girl, bye?
Girl, hi, I don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah, like I like hairy guys and I like hairless guys.
But bears usually are hairy.
Well, there's
So-
like some, Milky Bear.
Is that what you call them?
That's how I call them.
Milky bear.
Yeah,
Milky
Like-
bear.
fully shaved,
One who can
or
actually.
not even fully shaved, but like no hair body bears.
Mm.
It's fine.
The ones who are naturally hairless, who probably go waxed, who get it all stripped off.
Well, it's up to them. It's not my time. I don't care.
My time, reclaiming my time.
Okay, we're claiming my time. Going this way now.
Yes, we're going this way.
Thanks.
We're going this way.
Going this way.
I guess we're going over here.
Bears with, hold on. The other thing is that my thing is with bears.
Tell me about the bears.
Bears with hair is like the thing. That's what people want when they want a bear. Or they want volume. But I
Yeah.
feel like the next thing people want with a bear is a little bit of hair somewhere. So if you had to choose, if you're on the apps, the yellow app, the red app, the pink app, maybe the brown app,
Yeah.
what would you choose? Would you choose someone with hair or would you choose someone without hair?
I chose all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay, she just want a cave.
Yeah.
Oh, no promotion over there. Okay.
Chose all of the bears.
All of the bears. She's supposed to be loved and hugged.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one? Men who have not come out. Girl high or girl bi?
They're all very interesting questions.
Mm-hmm. I want to know your answer.
I will say girl high. I'll stay positive, and I'm fine with those guys who don't come out. Like when the time is right, I guess. Yeah,
That's a cop out.
I want to cheer for them.
No, that's a cop out answer. I'm not going to accept that answer.
Well, I'm
What
not
I'll-
gonna cancel them by girl bye.
Well, think about it this way.
I personally think okay, they would be happier maybe if they were out, but it's,
Think about it this way.
I can't judge them on that.
I know that.
It's not up to me to judge them.
Okay.
So I will stay with my positive answer and encourage them.
Okay. I see you trying to
come
be
out.
a congenial queen.
Well, I also think like coming out is kind of like,
Mm.
dated. There's like historically, there's like coming out day,
Mm-hmm.
and the gays and other LGBTQIA plus people
Yes, yes.
had to come out or have been forced to come out.
Yes, yes.
But I feel like in this day and age, maybe you don't need to actually come out. It's a way to normalize being queer.
My only question is this. If you see a future with this person and you want to be able to invite that person to all different things, chosen family stuff, actual family stuff, like all that kind of stuff, like wouldn't coming out be important at that time?
Well, I don't see a future with no one at the moment.
Are you Ray Charles? You lying, honey.
Um,
I mean, you're young, so you don't know yet, but wouldn't you want that ideally to be with someone who is out? Because you are also, at least in Japan, you're a person who is also
well,
out
I
and
think
free.
it would be complicated for them. To me, in some extent, yes, but I think it would be more complicated for them. So, it's more like a you problem, not a me problem.
It's true, but I'm thinking about your stress that comes with, oh, well, you aren't, so I
Yeah.
can't.
I mean, it's gonna be hard for them to introduce me as the girlfriend.
the girlfriend who wants them
The
on their knees.
girlfriend, the blue hair, and the beard.
It's all a shock, bitch.
Okay,
Okay.
next question, baby.
All right. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this, but men who have never dated outside their race, girl high or girl bi?
I will say girl bye.
Mm.
There's many flavors to enjoy,
That's right.
to put it in a foodish terms.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, don't be racist.
Don't be racist.
Preference. I understand what preference is, but if your preference is based on racist conditions,
Yes.
then girl bye.
How would you suggest to someone who wants to diversify their portfolio, but they just haven't? Like they're not racist, but they just haven't learned the joy of the spice,
Oh, well,
the rice, and everything
you know,
nice.
call me.
Oh, call me. Well, she's a connoisseur, honey.
Well, yeah.
She has all the
Call me.
all 13 and 11 spices from the KFC, honey. Oh God. Hold on one second.
Okay, it's loud
Yeah,
again.
it's loud again. Hold on. Here.
Drunk straight people, the worst.
Listen, tell me about it.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Let's turn.
Let's turn on.
Turn.
Still sweating. Y'all know I be shaving once a week, honey. Dewdrops on the boondocks.
See, I didn't know what kind of questions you were gonna ask,
Mhm.
so now I'm like, whoa,
I'm
that's
gonna-
interesting.
I'm gonna jump it around a little bit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's very different from what you were doing before.
No, that's why I said I went on a new format.
Yeah.
She approves. She approves. Okay, since you talked about that one just now, straights.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Men who are bi. Girl hi or girl bi?
Oh, just bi?
Yeah, just bi.
Girl, hi, welcome to my bed.
I mean, I don't think this is an issue, but the whole fact that some people who like there are some people not saying
You're gonna
no.
get canceled.
Listen.
Bisexuals are an issue.
I love my bisexuals, as in girl bisexual. Go bisexual. Go bisexual. Like go
Girl bisexual.
bisexual. Go bisexual. But I'm saying like this. There's some people who are like, no, I feel competitive. I feel like I'm competing with
I
the
don't
other
care. I don't
genders
care.
that are out there.
I don't feel
the
threatened.
other people who identify with other things. Like you're making it less good quality relationship for me knowing that you could potentially leave me for another person if they fit a better void. But you say, girl, hi, just for the fact of putting the foot in the door or in the hole. But you think it's
there's
fine.
many bites outside.
I know that.
Come to my house.
I've had a couple of my times in my times living so far. I've never had any issues, but I know there are people, there are strictly homosexuals who are like, no, your lips are not touching any kitty.
Look, if we're just fucking, it's fine. I don't care.
What about relationship?
I don't know. I've never had that experience
Well, that's gonna put you on the spot.
or
If you had a,
opportunities. So,
if you had to date
Who
a
knows?
bisexual,
what?
and if you had to date a bisexual, someone who identified as a bisexual,
It better
they
be a
told
bear,
you.
first of all. It better
Okay.
be a bear.
So B for bear, and I for I'm in it. Okay, B-I. Okay. Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid.
Okay, hold on. Men who plan the date or the meetup, girl hi or girl bi?
Oh, that's complicated. Wait. Let me think about this one. What do you mean by they plan the whole thing like by the minute?
They literally no. They're the ones who reach out to you and say, "Hey, are you free? I want to do blah 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 blah. Here's the date and the time. Here's what you got to prepare. Pay me
wow.
this in advance." Like someone who plans like that, versus someone who doesn't do all that and just waits for you to do it. So people who do the planning,
or I'm the one doing it.
yes. So for men who do the planning, girl hi or girl bi?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that's welcoming. So we'll say, girl, hi.
Okay.
It's nice. I haven't done this in ages, so I'm confused.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm
Like, how do you
confused
feel about
like,
someone who
how do I
actually
feel
exists like
about
that?
doing this? How do I
Well-
feel about going on a date?
Well, I do this because I say this because
Yeah.
You say you're pure top, so maybe some tops are like, no, I need to control all those things, or maybe you just like planning stuff, and you don't trust people's tastes, so you trust your own taste, and that's why you can say, girl, bye, because you want to do it.
I would say I'm very picky, so yeah, I don't want to do like.
You're picky. Like what? Okay, what about a first
if
date?
someone's like, let's go to Disney, I'm like, fuck you, I'm not doing Disney shit.
Hold on, first date. First date. What is
First date.
acceptable for a first date? Tell me 3 things, 3 activities, or 3
Bet.
ideas.
Cut this shit.
Oh no!
Cut this shit.
Hold on, say it slower. One more time.
You got it on tape.
Oh,
You got it on tape.
No. Listen, I just want to be going to Caesarea, bitch, and have some cheap wine, and I want to see you in your downtime for your first date. We ain't got to
So-
be doing.
I'm not bougie, so I don't care. Like, if you want to go to Caesarea, I'm down.
Yes.
Like,
Mm.
you want to go to McDonald's, I'm down. You want to go to like, I don't know, do like not food, but
I mean,
You know,
even coffee.
go to the bar, coffee.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't like fancy shit.
You don't like fancy shit. And she's French, so she said caviar, caviar. You don't have to do all that. Maxime just wants you to be bare with long hair, and she's there.
It's not the whole condition thing.
You say that now.
Girl.
She's gonna ignore you if you don't have those things on your profile, okay?
I mean,
She's speechless. She didn't even think about it.
I'm like, I'm thinking about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do I handle this afterwards?
The struggle.
How do I handle the things that I said right now?
She's gonna choke me. That's what she's gonna do. Why'd you ask me?
Call my publicist right
Girl.
now.
You can't afford that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is gonna be the last one,
Okay.
and this is gonna be for men. Men who get sloppy drunk. Girl high or girl
Girl
bi?
bye. Girl bye. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh no. So you don't want to be the caretaker.
None of night. What?
You don't want to be the caretaker.
I mean, I usually am the caretaker, but you know, it's like, you know, once in a while it's fine, but every weekend, like, no.
So once you put them in a taxi once, you're like, listen, that's never happening again.
Well, it's not a never, but you know, it's like, why do you drink alcohol for, and why do you get wasted? You know, it's like many questions that you should be anyone should be asking themselves.
That's true.
Like, you know, you don't need like 10 drinks
That's true.
a night.
But you know, because we're in Asia, there are people who will do all the stuff they're supposed to. They'll drink. They will eat before they drink. They will take the ukon, like the turmeric drinks and things like that. But they still just get drunk really quickly. But you're really vibing with them. Will you just use your preference meter and say, nope, no one's completely drunk? Or will you be like, you know what? They can't be helped. I know they tried their best not to get drunk. Like, what would you do in that situation?
Well, I think it's like, you know, if you get wasted with a drink, and I think it was more like, you know, why do you drink for, and how many drinks will you get in nights? How do you need it to enjoy your night? I think it's more those questions that I will be like, you know, considering. Like if you're weak at alcohol, I would also say maybe you don't need to drink.
Oh,
You know, more than a drink.
listen, she said not a drink. She said take your ass to AA and you become an alcoholic anonymous and you better fix that okay. I kind of agree though, because
I like, it's like, you know, that person, they go home wasted.
yep.
The next day is like, what did they do? Like, just like, you know, puke the whole day? Are they like sick the whole day?
Slept the whole day.
Yeah, you know,
Like, we're supposed to do something else tomorrow. I'd be like, oh, it's 6 p.m. already. Like, what? Like, you done wasted the whole day just trying to recover.
like I used to, when I started working at the, you know, at the clubs and the bars,
In the club.
you know, you drink a lot, and the next day you cannot wake up sometimes, you know, and you just waste a day, and it wasn't good for my mental health. Like I would just feel really bad about myself for like, you know, sleeping a whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Now
Now you're an adult.
And I don't think anyone feels, you know, great about just like being wasted, and, you know.
I agree. I mean, Aquarius, Pocari Sweat, shout out to y'all. That is the true MVP when you're in that state, because you can drink her and 30 minutes later you got suddenly invigoration. You can do all the stuff that you're supposed to do the next day.
You stated like the turmeric drink, and there's like, you know, having soft drinks in between cocktails. You know, you don't have to be drinking alcohol the whole night. And it's not just, you know, it's not just about dating someone. It's about your friends. It's about the, you know, people you drink with at the bar.
Right.
So, you know, it's not about shot, cocktails. I just motherfucker. It's, you know, enjoy your night and enjoy the day that comes after the night.
Stay alive, bitch.
Stay alive.
Be breathing.
And, you know.
Don't depend on nobody.
Yeah,
Get a job.
Exactly.
Suck a dick.
Get a job. Own a business, bitch. Suck a dick.
Well, yeah, you could do all of this. You could be sucking a dick
Uh-huh.
instead of, being a hangover the next whole day.
So do you
Was
have
that
any?
the last question?
It's the last question. Do you have
Okay.
any thing you want to tell the folks? Something you want to promote? Where can they find you out in Gay Town?
It's La Bianajoro and my birthday
We
At-
had Lavi on the show before.
Yeah.
Hey, Lavi.
with a short ass wig.
That's her regular go-to girl.
Yeah.
That's her supermarket wig. Okay.
Um,
Yes. Support your queens, your local
Yeah.
queens, your local DJs. Maxim always is DJing at some lovely event. Great
Yeah.
vibes. And she's always going to be in makeup in her classic blue wiggy. All right, Maxime, this is the end of our interview here today. And I think this format is going to be a really good one. Thank you for having
Yeah.
a nice walk with me.
the walk and talk.
The walk and talk, honey.
But did you talk that walk?
Well, I did both things because what? I'm versed. That's why.
Oh my god, the best of this world.
Okay, learn to be one. Okay,
I
be
wish.
better.
I wish.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. I
All
want
right.
to be hugged. Huge bear.
Listen, just open your hole, and the rest is your world.
Let me open my chakras and then we'll see.
All right, so we're gonna sign off from here. I'll see you guys next time on Nicho Radio.
Yeah.
Bye. Ohio. Yeah, bye. Go in there. Go in.